What's going on, Internet? Xiagax here playing RuneScape. Holy crap, how long has this been since we played this? A really long time. I mean, jeez, holy gee willy willikers. It's been a long time. I mean, okay, really, when's the last time I played that? I mean, last video I actually put out on this. Oh, yeah. Wow. That is a really long time. Holy crap. Yeah. I'm back in RuneScape. Holy crap, I'm finally back after several months. I blame Destiny for that. I got sucked into that game way too much. Well, then again, it is. I mean, Destiny is pretty much a whole other RPG and play the game. But anyhow, I'm back in RuneScape. As you can see, my skills have not gone up pretty much at all. I did go up one. Ooh, big deal. One combat level. A new big whoop. One dungeoneering level. Why did I go up one dungeoneering level? Well, I'll tell you since you asked so nicely. Well, first off, why am I so freaking hyper? Well, because I have had about 3 sun drops and let's just say I need them because I haven't got a lick of sleep. I'm a bit of a IRL update. I actually have taken on a couple extra hours at work to make up for a bit of a deficit in funds because, well, let's just say things happened and I, well, need to be a responsible adult and make up for those those instances. So I'm basically really only picking up about like about another 50. Well, I'm basically about ready to getting pretty close to going. Get out of here! And I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure if you can or not. I'm actually now using Fraps now rather than Hypercam because Hypercam is really bad at recording things, especially if you don't tinker around with it. But anyhow, at least Fraps is a little bit better, except when it comes to handling things. So anyhow, I'm getting off track here. Holy God. Just what I'm good at is getting off track. But anyhow, back to RuneScape. I have been training. I've been training my dungeoneering just a little bit so I can get some tokens, so that I can get a chaotic rapier. I still want to go kill frost dragons and. Okay, that was Sundrop wanting to come up and talk to you. But shut up, Sundrop. Anyhow, but I really haven't really improved all that much in 7 months. Well, probably didn't help with the fact that I really have not played at all. Though some of the changes I was actually really happy to see. I did actually keep up with some of the behind-the-scenes videos in the patch notes, courtesy of Mod Lee. Gotta love it. Oh, that's what that was, Enlightenment Aura. I forgot what that was. But yeah, a couple things that I really liked. First of all, I mean, especially coming back now, I pretty much totally missed the Tusco World event. I actually got a small look at it. I jumped in the game just enough to see what it was, and for some reason I was still not up for playing the game that much. And you know what? I may as well go do some divination here real quick because that's what I was training earlier. But yeah, there's a couple. I mean, I really liked. I like the death rework. Now that I can actually pick up my I can pick up my stuff every time I die, so I don't have to worry about some idiot looting me. Which is why I only have 158k in my coin pouch. Usually I have at least a mil. I know that's not really that much, but the reason why it's 158 is because I actually did a quest, and it was Heroes Welcome. I didn't even know V was really a god. That's a new god. That's a new one. I've never really knew about him. And anyhow, if I can get going here, but pretty interesting quest. It kind of sucks that he got killed. Spoiler alert. So anyhow, yeah. Anywho. Yeah, he got killed, but the one gripe I have about this and with Xiagax here is, Xiagax, why is it every time when there is a lore-heavy, combat-related quest, you make it so freaking hard? Like, I'm not kidding. I'm the kind of person that when I go questing, I will use a guide because I'd rather not take like about 10 hours trying to figure out the stupid quest, trying to figure out how to move forward and screw these guys here. But seriously, where is the sound? Like, really, there's like no sound. Where? Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. I didn't realize the sound was actually on. I really can't hear the sounds very well because my headphones are not really working anymore. I need to get a new pair. The one I'm using now, it is they kind of crapped out. I mean, the microphone still works, but the headset, or the actual earphone parts are not working. So, yeah, need to get a new set. That's like the second time already. But then again, the last time that was quite a while ago. But anyhow, back to my original gripe. I mean, Xiagax, why is it every time that I go do a lore-heavy, combat-related quest, it's so freaking hard? I didn't want to spend about 5 hours trying to figure out how to beat the stupid boss. I mean, not only that, I mean, I actually had about a good, what was it, I think I had about 5 mil or so. No, I don't, never mind, I wasn't full. Can I? Oh, okay, there's my other gripe, is that if you screw up clicking on something, it just doesn't cooperate with you. But yeah, that was my main gripe with the quest. I believe, yeah, the hero's welcome. I went to go kill the abomination, and I thought, okay, I could just go in guns blazing with my Ceradoman sword, which has been serving me well recently. But I didn't realize I really couldn't kill him. Because, of course, this is a dragonkin, by the way. Which, that reminds me, I don't have that token anymore, which kind of sucks. Sandra! Shush! Okay, now he's getting... Enough of that. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, and Hero's Welcome is not the only quest to have done that. I'm pretty sure that also happened in... I don't think it didn't happen in the World Wakes, but I do know that it happened... trying to think of another one that happened where I know it was like it was that dwarf quest, the very last one. It was with the Rise of the Red Axe. I don't remember the exact name of it, but I'm not kidding. I think that was when I was still using my laptop. I did that quest, and I'm not kidding. I was about ready to get on a plane, go all the way to Cambridge, just and burst through Xiagax's doors and say, "What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you make a quest this freaking hard?" I don't know if it's me or if it's just the way that they make the game or what, but I really hate these really hard boss encounters. But the good news is I was actually able to get my stuff back for well, a heavy cost. And good lord, I'm sure I paid a good amount of money. He could probably melt my gold down and just make a gold statue of himself. Anyhow, and the other thing that I was actually very happy to see, aside the quest and the death rework, was that there was a mini game spotlight deal. That was very nice to see, especially because if there was a mini game that I wanted to go get a couple rewards from or something to that degree, I really couldn't, because mini games were just straight up dead. Nobody wanted to play them. The only games, the only mini games that anybody ever wanted to play were Castle Wars and I think on occasions maybe not even Fist of Guthix. I pretty much have come to loathe the Fist of Guthix. I remember the day it came out way back in 2007. That was just like one of the best mini games ever. But then it started to turn into a huge bitch fest, because if you so much as ran around in circles trying to survive, you were considered unsporting. So the game, or the mini game itself, has kind of devolved into how long can you stand in the center and tank the damage by using prayers, and it got a little ridiculous. So I mean, pretty much what happens is all these mini games just become dead content after so long, because people, they try them out and realize it's not all that fun, and Castle Wars is really the only thing that they can really keep playing. Because I don't know why. I imagine the only reason people play Castle Wars is because they want to get their completion escape. Which, by the way, that was another interesting feature. Where is it? I'm gonna find it. There it is. you can actually see the game now tells you about your completion requirements and stuff. I don't have, well, never mind, I do. I have a few of these done, which actually makes me feel good about myself. I actually have some of these done, so I know that I've actually completed some, but those are probably the easiest of the requirements. But I mean, anyhow, back to the minigame spotlight. I mean, because of it, because of the minigame spotlight, I think I have the chance now to actually get other rewards. I plan on getting the Diviner outfit because, good lord, this is freaking slow. Trying to train divination here. It's by no means a very quick skill. I mean, at least I don't think it is. I don't think it starts picking up until you at least get to, was it Dragon Tooth Island? I can't even get there yet. I do not have the right divination level to do so. So yeah, I plan on playing minigames. I have tried some already. Like particularly, there are some that I have come to hate. I mean, I did particularly. I think what was it, a couple days ago, the Great Orb Project. Boy, oh boy, do I hate that game because people can be an absolute dick about it. They can sit there and make fun of you because you're losing. And that leads me to, once again, another gripe on Xiagax's part. You know, for a developer that supposedly prides himself in trying to have a friendly game here where they're happy to help people treat each other with respect, why do you let people talk massive shit to each other, for lack of better words? Excuse my language. But why do you let them talk down to each other? Why do you let them talk, you know, absolute crap to each other? I don't get it. I understand there's friendly banter, but when somebody comes up to me and they keep, you know, mouthing off to me, and they understand I'm a little peed off because my team is losing, because half of them aren't even trying, they're just idling. Like, I'm not kidding, one guy was deliberately trolling by just setting barriers down and not doing anything to help the game. He effectively just was dead weight. How is that fair? Either way, I'm guessing it's because the Great Orb Project is not a minigame that has been reworked, and I don't think it's really on top of the list of things to be reworked. I know there are, I mean, but either way, games that I can actually rely on actually being half decent are probably Castle Wars, Soul Wars, Stealing Creations, another one, and I think not even Fist of Gothics, because of course, once again, as I said, it's turned into a bitch fest where it's people expect you to sit in the center and tank everything, and if you so much as run, now you're unsporting, you are a twerp, you're a hider, you're a house hugger, you can't do anything to keep yourself safe, and which is totally stupid. And I find that, I find it unfair that you can't try to keep yourself alive. I mean, honestly, I find that more fun instead of somebody expecting me to go in the center of the arena and stand there and wait to be killed. So, I mean, that's just plain selfish on the player's part. The other thing, yeah, so last thing, I still need to train that prayer. Good lord, 3 million experience. I'm sure to, like, the absolute elite pro players, 3 million experience is absolutely nothing. But again, once again, I am not very efficient at all. And actually, like, I think I said earlier that there were two other, what is that? Is it in prayers? No, it's not in prayers. Is it in equipment? No, I don't know. You know what? I'm a complete idiot. I realize you don't need a prayer requirement to bury certain bones. But yeah, there were two different. I think ashes. They're a higher tier than frost dragon bones. But the one I remember was the newly reincarnated wildy worm. I think it was either lava. I think it was lava strike worm or fire strike. I think it was lava strike worm, and it's in the wilderness. And I don't have the Slayer to kill it, as you can probably see. For those of you that actually know, I think you have to have I'm fairly confident you have to have a 94 Slayer to kill those things. And I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just not. I'm sure also the ashes are extremely expensive. But either way, I am far from being able to kill those, and I will stick with frost dragons for a while because those are a lot more easier to deal with because I can actually kill them. You don't need a slayer requirement. But that's why I kind of want to work to get up to that chaotic rapier because Zamorakian spear not a good idea. I'd rather go in with full dragon fire protection plus a stabbing weapon that actually can take them down effectively. Because actually that's been my main problem with what I got here is I mean I still have gear. I'm still under leveled as far as gear goes. Like the Saradomin's God Sword, it's 75. I have the attack and strength, defense. All my combat stats are in the high 80s, and I'm still wearing a cape that is like way under my level. At this point, I mean, I know I can afford it now. I've seen some of the next gear. It's like within the price range I can actually afford, probably because I still have residual funds from buying bonds way back in the day. But yeah, I guess holy crap, that turned into one big huge rambling fest. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for right about now, guys. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like in the like box, leave a comment if you like. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter and subscribe for more great videos by yours truly. And I will see you all in the next video. So thank you all for watching, and may God bless you all. See you all later.